So, today I'll be talking about Hinduism, pregnancy, birth, and the postpartum period. So, during pregnancy, women are considered self sufficient with the exception of medical issues, meaning the baby is sick or the mother needs a C section. So, a male baby is preferred. It is also acceptable to terminate the fetus if it is believed that the baby is a female. They are expected to resume household duties even throughout their pregnancy. Gestation is considered an assumed duty of women. So, birth. It is custom to keep the laboring women in seclusion to lessen the risk of birth-related pollution. TBAs, or traditional birth assistants, are used to increase the mother and the fetus's well-being during birth. It is becoming more common to see TBAs within the family. Not every family will have a TBA assigned to them. It's more of the upper class families, but as I said, it's becoming more and more common for all families to have them. So squatting on a bed or stool or the floor is preferred position to give birth. Hinduism, they don't really allow the use of medication, as most of the babies are born at home. So a woman screaming out in pain, that is a positive sign to them as that the baby is coming. If you are higher up in the community and in the ranks and your family has a lot of money, a lot of the times women will be checked into private hospitals to give birth. So the postpartum period, immediately after the birth of the child, the mother and the infant are placed in seclusion away from all possible pollutions, impurities. This can last for up to 40 days. The new mother's life is controlled by the women in her family, so her mother-in-law, her aunts, the elderly females. They decide what she will consume during the segregation period. The placenta is to be buried under the floor in which the birth happened, so that is usually particular in home births. That's when they will bury it under the floor. If the baby was born in a hospital, they will take the placenta home and bury it in the courtyard of their house. This is thought to keep evil spirits away while also bringing longevity to the child. It is also looked down upon to physically look into a baby's eyes after birth, and it is avoided to do physical assessments on the baby because they believe that looking into the baby's eyes and doing face-to-face things will encourage the evil eye to become upon the baby. So for the diet, some women may be required to follow a diet of puffed rice, tea, and hot water for the first 3 days after delivery. Consumption of milk, butter, ghee, which is clarified butter, and some types of fish is encouraged because it is believed that these foods increase the quality and the quantity of their breast milk. Some common foods that are traditionally avoided by postpartum women include varieties of leafy vegetables, fibrous vegetables, melons, pumpkins, eggs, some fish, citruses, grapes, chilies, peppers, spices, bananas, and oily foods. And those are my references.